Dear students, welcome to the tutorial on inverse trigonometric functions. We know that all trigonometric functions are periodic. Hence, each range value can be associated with infinitely many domain values. As a result, no trigonometric function is one-to-one function. Without restrictions, no trigonometric function has an inverse function. Any function which satisfies one-to-one, then only its inverse function exists. To resolve this problem, we restrict the domain of function so that it is one-to-one over the restricted domains. Thus, for this restricted domain, an inverse function exists. Inverse sine function. Let x equal to sine y be a function on the restricted domain of closed interval minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2. Then the inverse sine function is defined as y is equals to sine inverse of x or y equal to arc sine x. This is the graph of inverse sine function. If you observe this graph, the domain of inverse sine function minus 1 to plus 1, the range of inverse sine function minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2. See here, domain minus 1 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 1 and the function values y minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2. So this is the domain and range of inverse sine function. Inverse cosine function. Let x equal to cosine y be a function on the restricted domain of closed interval 0, pi. In this interval only, the cosine function is 1-to-1. Then its inverse exists. Then the inverse cosine function is defined as y equal to cosine inverse of x or y equal to arc cosine x. If we observe this graph, the domain of cosine function, inverse cosine function is minus 1 to plus 1 and function values observe 0 to pi. 0 to pi. So where minus 1 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 1 and 0 less than or equal to y less than or equal to pi. So this is the graph of inverse cosine function. Inverse tangent function. Let x equal to tan y be a function on the restricted domain of closed interval minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. In this interval, tangent function is 1-to-1, then its inverse exists. Therefore, the inverse tangent function is defined as y equal to tan inverse of x or y equal to arc tan x, where domain is minus infinite less than x less than infinite and the range minus pi by 2 less than y less than pi by 2. So this is the graph of inverse tangent function. If we observe the domain minus infinite to plus infinite and range not including minus pi by 2 to pi by 2, between minus pi by 2 to pi by 2, open interval. From properties of inverse trigonometric functions, we have sine inverse of x is equal to 1. In the interval -1 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 1. Cosine inverse of x is equal to x. -1 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 1. Tangent inverse of x is equal to x. Minus infinite less than x less than infinite. By using this definitions, we have to solve the problems. Example 1. Evaluate each of the following with a calculator. Whenever we have to measure the angle for inverse trigonometric functions, we have to measure in radians only. Sine inverse of 0.62. Sine of arctan 1. Cosine of sine inverse of 2/3. Sine inverse of 1.357. Sine of cosine inverse of -1/3. Sine of cosine inverse of -2. Now the solution for the first a bit, sine inverse of 0.62 becomes 0.62 because sine inverse of x is equal to x. Sine of arctan is equal to, so first we have to calculate arctan 1 value. By using calculator, we have to measure in radians, then apply sine. We will get 0.7071. Cosine of sine inverse of 2/3. So first we have to calculate sine inverse of 2/3 by using calculator and apply cosine. We will get 0.7453. Sine inverse of 1.357, which gives error because the domain of inverse sine function is -1 to +1 only. Here 1.357 is not in the domain of sine inverse sine function. Sine of cosine inverse of -1/3. So first calculate cosine inverse of -1/3 by using calculator, then apply sine. We will get the value 0.9428. Sine of cosine inverse of -2, which gives error because -2 is not domain of inverse cosine function. The domain of inverse cosine function is -1 to +1. Therefore, this shows error in the calculator. Example 2. Find 4 significant digits using a calculator. The angles measured in radians. Arc sine of -0.3042. Arc cosine of 0.4325. Cotangent of sine inverse of -0.1087. Arc tangent of -√3. Tangent of tangent inverse of 43. Cosecant of cosine inverse of -0.3049. Arc sine of -0.3042. This measure using radians only, which gives -0.309098. But in the example, we have to write the answer up to 4 significant digits. So we can write minus 0.3090. Arc cosine of 0.4325. This value is equals to 1.123532. If we observe the fourth decimal point, which is 5, so we add 1 to the third decimal point, so 1.124. Cotangent of sine inverse of minus 0.1087, which gives the value minus 9.145120. We consider 4 significant digits, so minus 9.145. If we observe the fourth decimal point, which is 1, so we cannot add to 1 to the third decimal point. Arctangent of minus root 3. This is equal to minus 1.047197. We consider 4 significant digits, therefore minus 1.047. Tangent of tangent inverse of 43. This is equal to 43. By the formula, tangent of tangent inverse of x is equal to x. Cosecant of cosine inverse of minus 0.0349. This value is equals to 1.000609. We consider 4 significant digits. We can write 1.001. In these examples, to measure the angles of a inverse trigonometric functions, we consider in radians only. This brings us to the end of this tutorial. In this tutorial, we have learned to inverse trigonometric functions.